Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how to apply false lashes. It's so easy. 3 important steps that I'll review with you at the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like it. If you like this video, give it a thumb up, and I will talk to you all later. All right, so I'm gonna pull from the outer corner, and by pulling from the outer corner, I prevent damaging them because I'm gonna probably trim most of the outer corner off. And so I just pulled them off, and again, I'm holding the outer corner. I'm going to now put them up against my lash, and we're gonna measure them. So I'm gonna hold it, I'm gonna put it on my eye. There is like a little bit of a adhesive on it, oops. There is a little bit of an adhesive on it, so I'm gonna hold it up to my eye. I did do this makeup look on my business page if you wanna go check it out. It is Brooklyn Nicole. Just go ahead and search that into the search bar. I will try to tag it in the comments here. So I'm just holding it, and I'm gonna trim off just about that much. So just about that. So go ahead, grab your scissors, and we're just gonna cut. So I just cut the band, I don't cut the lashes. Now, and there's a little bit of band left at the end. So this inner corner, we don't trim. But then when there's a little bit of extra band left over, I will cut that off just so it doesn't tickle my eye throughout the day. So, put them up, make sure that they look perfect, which these ones do. Make sure actually. Yeah, okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and take my lash glue, and we're gonna glue them. All right, so I'm using Duo Lash Glue. This comes in like a squeeze bottle. It also comes in black. I like Duo Lash Glue. I'm sure there's tons of other brands, but this is what I'm using today. And I did already apply my mascara. I do my mascara before I do my lashes just so that my lashes last me longer. They won't get all tacky and full of mascara. And so they'll just last longer. I won't have to wash them. And I can probably get a good like 5 uses out of 1 pair. These are cheap, and they are from Amazon. And so I think I got like 30 pairs for like, I want to say like $15. If you want the link for them, let me know. They have a thick band, which I prefer. The glue just sticks better onto thicker bands for me. I know some people like the thinner bands because they look more natural. I don't know, I like the thicker bands. So I'm just taking my lash glue, and I'm wiping it right across that band. I'm making sure to get the outer edge and the inner edge really, really, really good, because when the lashes start to pull up, that's usually where they pull up. So we're gonna give it a few minutes. We're gonna let that band start to get spotty, start to get darker. I don't know if you can see, oh, it's starting to like dry already. And so you just want it to get dark, and you want it to get spotty. So it'll get spotty on the band and darker on the band. And that's when you know that they're nice and tacky and they're ready for application. All right, so this one is ready for application. I'll show you what I mean by tacky. So the glue has gotten darker. Let's see if we can get to focus. The glue's gotten darker. There's a few spots like here where the glue is starting to dry, and that's how I know it's ready for application. You don't want it too wet, and you don't want it too dry. And when it starts to dry in spots, I feel like it's just like the perfect time. There is a spot there that just has too much glue. So we're gonna go ahead. Like I said, I already have mascara on. And you can use a lash curler if you want to. It'll help them look more natural and more like pushed together, but I don't use a lash curler. They kind of intimidate me. So I'm gonna get really close to my lash line. So I kind of go down and up. So I'm going down and then pushing up. And that just, I feel like it just tucks it right into those lashes. And that's how you know that they're ready. So now they look weird. So I'm gonna go ahead and push, and I'm kind of like tucking at the same time. glue on my finger, which doesn't make this easy at all. Okay. So they should feel comfortable. That's one thing that I used to not know, is that they shouldn't hurt at all. If you blink and it's like, oh, something just feels off, that's how you know that they were not cut too short. I mean, they weren't cut short enough. So go ahead and just pull them off, trim a little on the outside, and try again. You don't want to go too far into the center and then into the corner, and then you don't want to go too far out to the outer corner. So there's them. I don't know if you can see, but like my natural lashes are in there and you can barely tell. So there they are. There's one set. So I'm gonna go ahead and trim the other pairs and I'll be right back. All right, so I got these ones measured. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put my glue on. So I can just paint the band with the brush. I've never used the squeeze tubes, so I don't really know how they work or if they're better, but I do like the brush. Just making sure that my corners are coated well. That looks good. And I'll show you guys. So, nice and coated. Get the focus. Focus. Okay, so it's nice and coated. And again, we're gonna let it dry and we're gonna let it get tacky. All right, so this one is ready. It's spotty. There's a few dry spots and the glue has gotten darker. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on. Some people prefer to use tweezers for this. I just use my fingers. And I'm gonna be honest, I can rarely even find my tweezers. So, I mean, I think I have like 6 pairs. And I couldn't tell you where a single one of those pairs are right now. What are you doing? All right, so make sure that that's on. Sorry, I had to cut off the last live or the last recording. Okay, just make sure that that line looks nice and straight. So now I'm gonna go ahead and push the lashes together. And then they're both on. I feel like just lashes make every look just more dramatic. Okay. Let me trick them so that looks like that's pretty straight. Let's check that one. That one's pretty straight. So they look good. All right, so recap. Make sure that you trim your lashes. That's like the huge tip that's like a lot of people don't know. So make sure you trim them. Hold them up to your lashes, see how long they need to be, and then cut off only from the outer corner, unless you have a little bit of band on the inner corner. So trim your lashes. 2, make sure you let the glue get tacky. I'm using Duo Lash Glue. Make sure that you let the glue get tacky. You want to see it dry in a few places and the glue to go from white to blue. And then last but not least, make sure you get as close to your lash line as you can and squeeze the lashes to your real lashes. And then by doing that, you'll just get a more, what's the word? A more like real look, because you won't be able to see your lashes. Anyways, that is all, that is it. And I hope you all enjoyed the lash application tutorial.